Second down and 3, 49ers at the Panthers 12. I formation, Purdy under center. Here's the snap, toss play. McCaffrey running left, has a block, cuts it up, down to the 5. McCaffrey to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 12-yard touchdown run for Christian McCaffrey. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year, his 12th overall, and the 49er lead is 16-3.
There are certain moments when you're watching a football game where it's a one-score game. Hey, it's a one-score game. It's a one-score game. Close game, one-score game. And then, just like in one play, it's over. The moment that Christian McCaffrey scored that touchdown from 12 yards out with under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, pushing the score from 10-3 to, with the extra point, 17-3, that game was done. There was no way the Panthers were scoring 14 more points. I don't care what they did. It was over. It was just in that one moment. And I was watching thinking, yeah, it was a close game, one score, all right. He scored. It's just done. And the rest of it was academic at that point, and that's how it played out. 20-9, the 49ers win. Panthers had their chance to show the world, move to 7-5, and show the world that they truly do belong in the conversation. And they're still in it. They're still in it. Devin McCourty, they just didn't take advantage of their opportunity to prove to the football-following world that they are a different team than what we have associated their helmets, their jerseys, their pants, their colors with in recent years, and that is bad team. They had a chance to push back in, and opportunity lost on Monday night.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we do have a new vantage point of the Panthers, though. I think, for one, them being on Monday night, I think everyone probably looked at this game, was like, Carolina, San Francisco, Monday Night Football, and then you watching, like, Carolina, like, they fought. It was a competitive game. I think the biggest telling thing was in the first half, Brock Purdy throws 3 interceptions. You're sitting there, and then you look at the score, and you're like, wait, the Panthers aren't up 14 points, aren't up 10 points. How is this possible that they're not leading the game when they're just making all these plays defensively? And I will say, as a former defensive back, I mean, was it not just a beauty, the beginning of this game? Look at undercutting a route like that, J.C. Horn. I mean, that's beautiful. Then, they run double pulse. Everybody in the NFL wants to run this Michael Jackson, Mike Jack. Give me that. I'm watching the J.C. Horn all the way on the other side of the field, reads the route combination, runs across and intercepts the end cut. I mean, all defensive backs were sitting there Monday night like, this is how they teach you to play football. But I think for the Panthers, it's about how do you capitalize on all of those mistakes that San Francisco made. Like, you have a quarterback who's a good player. This is your chance. You always talk about it. Body language is just not your night. That was their opportunity to make San Fran feel like it's just not our night. Like, we have to turn those into points. And when Carolina drove down there and Bryce Young threw the interception on the goal line to Jair Brown, it felt like, I know it was still early, but that just felt like a dagger, a chance to kind of control the game. And he just doesn't see Brown coming from the other side and intercepts the ball. That, to me, was like, oh, man, like, how do we get over this hump? And they just couldn't get over that hump all night to kind of control the game.
With that third interception, I had flashbacks, and I'm sure Brock Purdy did as well, to Christmas night 2 years ago against the Ravens when he had 4. And frankly, could have had 4 in the first half last night. On back-to-back plays, there were a couple of balls from Purdy that were at least in that zone of potentially interceptable. They could have had 5, frankly. He gave them more opportunities. And you're right, if you don't cash in on those turnovers, if you don't turn them into points, opportunity lost, and then it was just suffocation in the second half. They settled down. Kyle Shanahan talked at halftime about what he was going to say to Brock Purdy, and he said nothing. I'm not going to say anything to him. We're just going to keep going. It's little things that cause that to happen. And don't snowball it. Don't get in his head. Don't make him think too much. Don't make him try too hard. That's going to be something that comes up later in the program when we talk about another struggling quarterback, because I think it just becomes this blender of activity. You just need to calm down and go out and play your game, and Purdy ultimately did. When you're watching games now and you see that ball that gets thrown that is just waiting to be picked off? Do you have a physical reaction? Do you like jump out of your chair or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like, dang, can I still do that? Can I, like, the way they're throwing these out there, can I still go and get a few more interceptions? Like, honestly, that's what I was texting my brother last night as we're watching the game. I'm like, this is bad ball, some of these. Like, it's just the ball was just hanging in the air forever. Like the Michael Jackson interception, you're watching and you're like, man, even if he was trailing by about 3 or 4 yards, for how long the ball was in the air, you still would have had time to catch up and make that play. That's the athlete in you never dies. You're just watching and you're like, maybe I could still do that. And the truth is no, but when you see those kind of interceptions, that you think that maybe you can get back out there.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.